And yes, as the news, they continue. The House of Representatives, they don't task the management of cable news network service provider Startimes. They make them bring down their subscription money. And through the satellite service provider, they don't blame the high price for the recent 7.5% tax increase from the federal government and the high exchange rate of dollar to naira. The House Ad hoc Committee said the increase na extra hardship wey shele and sake of the coronavirus pandemic, and the chairman of the committee, Idem Unyime, summoned the management of Startimes to consider the plight of Nigerians and make them get human sympathy for any decision we them make.
It's not the right time for you to increase the tariff. Whether you did selective increments or you decided to increase on all of them, it's not the right time. That's the position of Nigerians. They are saying that you would have allowed this time, to go first before you can think of price adjustment. The only one who would have listened to you, based on the current reality, would have been the one of VATs, the 2.5%. If that is the position you are presenting, would have been something that we take it home and then look at it again. But talking about general increments, it is not the time of COVID-19. Our stand as a committee is that you have to reverse this price. If you want to talk about the VATs, I think it's something that we need to go back to drawing boards and look at it, because that's a directive from the federal government. But for the general increments, they are saying no, that this is not the time.
Before, Nigeria can watch 90 channels, but now they can watch 100 channels. We increase the value, not simply increase price. We disagree. My CEO said it's increased price. No, never. So also we give Nigeria too many operations. Daily recharge, weekly recharge, monthly recharge. Also some bookies, some customers, we supply too many convenience. If you don't cannot charge big value, you can watch our 900 bookie, basic bookie. I think this is very reasonable.
Most of the inputs for this business is dollar denominated. When I talk about inputs, we're talking about the content, most of the content that we buy. We're talking about equipment. We're talking about even some salaries of expatriates. They are all dollar denominated. So what it means that once the naira loses value, it means you need more naira to do the same thing you were doing before.